So, how are you? Hope you all are enjoying and fine, right? So, मैंने जैसे बोला था आपको कि नेक्स्ट लेक्चर से हम क्वाड्रेटिक फॉर्म का एग्जांपल सॉल्व करेंगे. तो गिवन एग्जांपल इज इन क्वाड्रेटिक फॉर्म. नाउ यू नो इफ गिवन फंक्शन इज इन क्वाड्रेटिक फॉर्म, राइट, दैट इज इन 1 upon ax square plus bx plus c, this form, right? Either a given function is in form 1 upon under root ax square plus bx plus c dx form. Then what we have to do? We have to find out the middle term, last term, using formula middle term square whole upon 4 into first term, right? So this is the hint how to solve questions of integrations, right? So you have to first identify which type of integral is given, and according to that you have to apply your method. So this is of the form this quadratic form, but in numerator is 1. If there is a given quadratic form in denominator but in numerator there is a linear term, then you have to find out constant m and then integrate that given function, right? Either you can adjust like directly as I show you in our previous lecture, you can do it. So it is important which type of question is given. So this question is of the type this. Similarly, this is also this type question, right? So we have to find out first last term, right? So because we are going to apply this formula, this is your concept hint, right? So here this is x square plus twice x, and we know no need to find out the last term because the last term must be 1. Then this is a perfect square. Either if you want to find out, then find out last term is equal to middle term square is 4 divided by 4 into first term is 1. So last term you need 1. So for last term 1, split out these two, 1 plus 1. So your I will be integration 1 upon square root of x square plus twice x plus 1, right? And this is plus 1. So this is I'm splitting out these two as 1 plus 1, and this is dx. So this is a perfect square of x plus 1, right? So this is integration 1 upon square root of x plus 1 whole square plus this one can be written as 1 whole square dx. So this is of the form 1 upon under root x square plus a square, right? This is of the form integration 1 upon under root x square plus a square form, and answer of this is log mod x plus under root x square plus a square plus c. This is your answer. So applying this formula, this is your x. Instead of x, here it is x plus 1. But x plus 1 is linear and coefficient of x is 1. So no need to worry. So you can write directly using this formula. So answer will be log mod, instead of x it is x plus 1. So x plus 1 plus square root of x square plus 1 is this, right? So square root of x square plus a square is this, and this is the simplification of this term x square plus twice x plus 2. So I am writing directly x square plus twice x plus 2, right? And plus c. So this is your answer, right? So this is your answer. So you have to solve this type of questions, right, directly. Now if you don't understand to write this, how to write, why this is, because you want standard form in x, then assume let x is equal to, or you can do like this, let x plus 1 is equal to t, so dx is equal to dt. So your answer will be I is equal to integration 1 upon square root of t square plus 1 square dt, and apply this formula. You will get log x, that is t, that is x plus 1 plus t square plus a square. This is so nothing. change, right? So you can apply either this method or either this method, but this is a time saving technique, and saving of time is very important for you, right? So next question, same question, but I told you, remember one thing, that always keep coefficient of square, that is x square is 1, right? Because sometimes you forget to divide. If there is a coefficient of x is except 1 something, then you forget. I mark that thing, right? So taking 9 common, so 1 upon 9 integration 1 upon, this is x square plus 6 by 9. 6 by 9 means 2 by 3 x plus 5 by 9 dx. Now this is in this form, quadratic form, and if quadratic form and numerator is 1, then we have to find out last term. So last term will be here, middle term square. Middle term square means 4 by 9 into 4 into first term is 1. So this 4 will be cut. So what we get? Last term will be 1 upon 9. So adding and subtracting 1 upon 9, this is 1 upon x square plus 2 by 3x plus 1 upon 9 plus 5 by 9 and subtracting 1 upon 9, so minus 1 upon 9 dx, right? So this is your last term. No need to write this, you can write directly also, right? Now this is a perfect square of x. Last term is 1 upon 9 and middle term is plus. So this is a perfect square of, did you get it? Perfect square of x, middle term plus, and this is a perfect square of 1 upon 3. So this is 1 upon 3 whole square, right? Now this is 5 minus 1 is 4 by 9. What we get? 4 by 9. So this can be written as plus 2 by 3 whole square and dx. 2 by 3 whole square and dx, right? So now this is of the form 1 upon x square plus a square form, right? That is 1 upon x square plus a square type. So integration of this 1 upon x square plus a square dx, so is 1 upon a tan inverse x by a plus c is the answer of this type, right? So applying this formula, what we get? 1 upon 9, right? 1 upon a is 2 by 3 here, so a is 2 by 3, and x is x plus 1 upon 3, and this is linear and coefficient of x is 1, so no need to worry, right? No divide by any numbers because there is a 1, so divide by or multiply 1 is nothing change in this answer. So 1 upon a is 2 by 3 tan inverse x. X is x plus 1 upon 3 whole upon a. A is 2 by 3. So writing 2 by 3 and plus c. This is your answer. This is 3 into 2, that is 1 upon 6, right? So this is 1 upon 6 tan inverse. This is 3x plus 1 upon 2. So this is 3x plus 1 upon 2, right? And plus c. So this is your answer, 1 upon 6 tan inverse 3x plus 1 by 2 plus c. Got it? Another question of this type, but it is given perfect square term in minus, right? So what we have to do? This is quadratic form, right? That means we have to find out a last term. So formula for last term is middle term square whole upon 4 into first term. So middle term is 36, right? 6, that is 36. Divide by 4 into first term is 1, right? So last term will be 9 that you require, right? So now perfect square is negative term, means last term also will be negative, then we can take minus common, so minus minus become plus, right? So your I will be I is equal to integration 1 upon, this is square root of 7 plus 9 separating 9 minus 6x minus x square, and this is dx, right? Last term is 9, so adding and separating 9. Now 9 plus 7 is 16, so 16 is square root of 16 minus, taking minus common, this becomes x square plus 6x plus 9 dx. So this is integration 1 upon square root of, this is 4 square minus, this is x plus 3 whole square, right? You know, so this is x plus 3 whole square dx. So this is the formula for 1 upon under root a square minus x square, which is the formula 1 upon under root a square minus x square. And you know, formula for this a square minus x square is sine inverse x by a plus c, right? So integration 1 upon square root of a square minus x square dx, formula is sine inverse x by a plus c. This is the formula. So applying this formula, here a is 4, so a is 4, and instead of x, this is x plus 3, but this is linear, so no need to worry because coefficient of x is 1, and if we divide by 1, then the answer remains same, right? So answer of this is sine inverse x is x plus 3 upon a is 4 and plus c. So this is your answer. Got it? So it's a very easy question, right? 1 upon root a square minus x square formula is applicable here, and answer is sine inverse x plus 3 by 4 plus c. Now similar question of like this is question number 14. So I am leaving this for your homework. Do it yourself. So this is homework. So you have to do at home. Right? Now, question number 15. I am going to solve this question because this makes a problem for you, right? It really creates, okay? So, this is homework for you also. So, this example is also homework. Right? So, you are not able to integrate this function because two functions are in multiplication, and you can't integrate functions given in multiplication at this level that you know. So what to do? Expand this. So if we expand this, then I will be integration 1 upon square root of x square minus a plus b into x plus ab, that you know, you learn in primary level, right? Square of this, sum of this into x, and multiplication of this, that you know, right? So now this is in quadratic form, x square plus a instead of a b or a, it is given here a plus b, and instead of constant c, it is ab. No worry, right? So last term is here. So if you find last term, then last term is formula is middle term square, right? So middle term square is a plus b. So answer is a plus b whole square, right? Upon 4, right? ab, that is 4. First term is 1. So this is your last term. So adding and separating last term, what we get? This is integration 1 upon square root of x square minus a plus b x plus, this is a plus b whole square by 4, adding, right? Minus, either plus ab minus, separating this, that is a plus b whole square by 4. So I am adding and separating a last term. Adding and subtracting a last term. Got it? So now these three terms is a perfect square of x, middle term is minus, so minus a plus b by 2, a plus b by 2 whole square. So this is integration 1 upon square root of x minus a plus b by 2 whole square. Now from this, if we multiply, then what happens here? This is 4ab minus a plus b whole square divided by 4. So taking minus common, this will be a plus b whole square minus 4ab whole upon 4. And you know this is a minus b whole square divided by 4. That you know, right? So simplification of this, no need to write this simplification here because 3 steps are more there. 1, 2, 3. So no need to write down these all steps, right? So I am writing directly this step, taking minus common here. So minus, and simplification of this, a minus b upon 2 whole square. I am writing this as a 2 square and keeping taking 2 inside the bracket, so it becomes whole square, right? And dx. So this is the formula of 1 upon root x square minus a square. Formula of 1 upon root x square minus a square, and formula is I am writing here. Okay, I am writing here, and answer will be there, right? So integration 1 upon root x square minus a square. Here is a square minus x square. So x square minus a square dx is log mod x plus root x square minus a square plus c. This is the formula, right? So applying this formula, what we get? X is this, coefficient of x is 1, so no need to worry. So answer will be, your answer will be, therefore I is equal to log mod x. X is x minus a plus b by 2. So x minus a plus b by 2. I have a shortage of space, so I have to break the log. That is not good. So wait a minute. I'm writing here because you know this formula, so no need to write here. And I'm writing answer here, right? And formula there. So formula is, this is your formula, 1 upon under root x square minus a square. So x square minus a square dx. This is your formula. Answer is log mod x plus square root of x square minus a square and plus c. So this is your formula that we have to apply. So we are going to apply this formula here. So what is your answer now? This is equal to log mod x is x a minus a plus b by 2, right? Plus square root of this, right? So square root of this means this is this, because we simplify this, we are never we can't take anything common, so adding and subtracting. So this is simplification of this step, and this is this. So I am writing directly here x minus a, x minus b. Either you can write this and then simplify, you will get this answer, right? That is x minus a, x minus b plus c, right? So this is your answer. Got it? पता चला ना क्या हुआ? इसका सिंप्लीफिकेशन का एक्सपेंशन किया, ए आया, लास्ट टर्म फाइंड की तो वो ऐड किया, सब्ट्रैक्ट कर दिया. आफ्टर एडिंग एंड सब्ट्रैक्टिंग लास्ट टर्म क्या होगा? ये हो गया. तो इसका सिंप्लीफिकेशन जो है वो ये था, इससे ये आया, तो इसका ओरिजिनल तो यही था, बिकॉज हमने कुछ कॉमन भी नहीं लिया, डिवाइड भी नहीं किया, मल्टीप्लाई भी नहीं किया आउटसाइड ऑफ द इंटीग्रेशन साइन. सो दिस इज द सिंप्लीफिकेशन ऑफ दिस, right? So that's why I am writing directly this x minus a, x minus b. So now this question is very easy. Take a is equal to x minus 1 instead of a, and x minus b instead of b is 2. So expand like this, find out last term, and finding after last term, make it perfect square and apply any one formula of root, that is this formula, either root x square plus a square formula, right? Either root is no possibility of root a square minus x square there, right? So you can solve it, do it or at home, right? Do it yourself. Okay, DIYS, DRs, right? So question number 16, given that integration 4x plus 1 upon 2x square plus x minus 3. So now this is given type of this type of px plus q whole upon under root ax square plus bx plus c dx. So given type is of this type, right? Now without square root or including square root, no problem at all. What you have to do? You have to take this, that is px plus q, right? So you have to write px plus q is equal to some constant into derivative of denominator, that is ax square plus bx plus c plus another constant. So I am taking constant as mn always, as you know, right? So this is your procedure for this type of question, right? So in this type, while there is a linear form and in denominator quadratic form is given, at that time you have to find out constant m and n. And also, you know, as I discussed and explained in earlier lecture, that how to write directly, right? And if quadratic is there and in numerator only one constant is there, then what you have to do? You have to find out the last term, make it perfect square and apply any formula. So this type of form are very important for your exam point of view. This type of, not this example, this is MCQ question, right? But this type is important for 4 marks question, right? Because it has a length, right? And in this type, after finding m and n, you have to take separate. So first step is always derivative of the denominator is in numerator, and second step you have to make it perfect square using the formula 1 upon quadratic form, right? Finding out last term and then do. So in this type you have to solve 2 types question in one, right? So now here see what is given. Derivative of 2x square is 4x and derivative of this is 1. So derivative of the denominator is in numerator already is there, right? And you have formula integration f dash x upon fx dx. Then answer is log modulus of fx plus c. And if it is given f dash x upon root fx dx, then answer is 2 times root fx plus c. Answer is 2 times root fx plus c. So we have this form here, right? We have this form. So applying this form here, what we get? I is equal to, I am writing directly answer 2 times root, what is fx? Fx is 2x square plus x minus 3 and plus c. So this is your answer. And if you wish to find out m and n, then you can find out, you will be get this answer, right? Got it? Now question number 17. So question number 17 is also same type question, but this is quadratic form is in standard form of formula, that is 1 upon x square minus a square form. And applying formula, what we need? In numerator only constant we need. So here instead of constant it is given linear term x plus 2. So you have formula 1 upon root x square minus a square dx, and answer of this is log mod x plus root x square minus a square plus c. This is your answer, right? But this is standard form, okay. But here we need only constant instead of that x plus 2. So I'm bifurcating, right? So writing separately, this is x whole upon root x square minus 1 dx and plus 2 is constant integration 1 upon root x square minus 1 square dx. So I'm writing 1 as a 1 square, right? Now derivative of this x square, because this is not a standard formula, this is formula, this is your standard formula. For applying standard formula, you need in numerator 1, that is any constant like this, but this is x. So check, in this type of question you have to check, is derivative of the denominator is in numerator, then derivative of x square is twice x, but this is x. So you can multiply by 2, divide by 2, you will get derivative of this is here. And if derivative of the denominator is in numerator, then answer is log mod fx, and denominator is in root, then answer is 2 root fx. So here is in root, so answer of this is 1 upon 2 into 2 times root fx is x square minus 1 plus 2 times 1 upon x square minus a square formula. So 1 upon x square minus a square, you know formula is this. So answer will be log mod x is x plus as it is, that is root x square minus 1 modulus over plus c. So answer of this will be under root x square minus 1 plus 2 times log modulus x plus square root of x square minus 1 plus c. This is your answer, right?